As you guys can see by the title of this video, it is a hunting video. So don't let that surprise you. We are a family of meat eaters, so we eat meat and vegetables because Mrs.O makes us. We raise our own chickens, so we have a chicken week for the whole year, so we raise about 60 chickens. And we also harvest all of our own deer, and that's our source of red meat for the year. And it takes about 7 to 9 deer for our family to make it through to the following year and have about a half a deer left over come October 1st of the next year. We try to be as ethical and responsible as possible. Try to make, quick, clean kills. And that's it. There's nothing else to say. So don't be surprised. Don't leave stupid comments because you're not a hunter. If you're not, go watch something else. And for you guys that are, enjoy the video. Are you super excited?
Super excited. Oh, I got all my food.
Perfect. So we're heading out, folks. This is the beginning of our 2024 rifle deer season here in the beautiful upstate Western New York. Me, the very lovely Mrs.O are heading out, so we're super excited. You don't sleep all nights like Christmas. I don't know why, but that's how it is. So we got to get rolling. Wheels up. We'll see you in the blind.
I can't see anything.
Welcome to Channel 5 News, lady.
I think so.
Got your gun, got your food, got your stand.
Got enough food to survive for the week, so
all right.
your gun, everything I need.
It's old dark 100, as you guys can see.
Wow.
Alright.
Alright, love ya.
Love you too.
Good luck. Ooh.
Good luck to you. Know where you're going?
I'm going down this headroom.
Alright.
Alright.
So about 20 minutes into legal light, which in New York is it's a half hour, not about, it's a half hour before sunrise and a half hour after sunset. Those are our legal hunting hours here. That little spike buck walk across there. Looks like he's kind of on a mission. He's eating just a little bit and probably going to get himself a lady. It's super, super windy today. I'm in one of our hunting shacks, and Vanessa's across the other side of the farm, about half mile away or so, and she's in a little pop-up ground blind, and she's in more of a secluded area where hopefully the wind's not chopping her so bad, but pretty heavy wind. That usually doesn't do well with deer hunting, in my experience. Deer tend to kind of hunker down or hit these low-lying areas where they can be, out of the wind a little bit. It really cuts in on their, sense of hearing and smell and everything, so we'll see what happens. Couple of flat tops there and some fawns with them. And they were motoring, man. They were moving like they were being pushed, but they came up out of our woods over this direction, pretty fair ways from the neighbors. Maybe they got bumped and they're just on the run, but it is super windy, and like I say, that oftentimes keeps deer like really, really sketched out. So I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled in case there was a buck behind them, but we'll see.
Hello, housekeeping. Fluff your pillow.
Thought you were a deer.
No. Got room for one more in there.
Yeah, there might not be any snacks left.
Oh, I didn't. Here,
Oh, my coffee.
we didn't have any snacks. Lots of coffee. I probably couldn't even shoot 50 yards if I wanted to because I'm like this. We just saw a pretty nice buck.
You did?
Yep.
What did you see?
Yeah, well, it's down the bottom. I've moved out of the shanty for like the last hour.
I knew you were gonna move.
Well, it was like 10:45. Wasn't seeing anything, so I was like, well, I'll go sit over in the box blind.
Yeah.
And it was it might have been an 8, but it was a really, well, I want to say really wide. It passes ears, 6 point, but I couldn't see any brow tines on it. But it was 409 yards anyways. Plus, plus it was windy, and I'm like this. It's like this is what it looks like looking through the scope.
Oh, nice.
So, but he looked pretty nice, and the hedgerow between the whale field and the butterfly field,
Oop. Why did I have
he popped out of that, but stayed right tight to the hedgerow, and ate for, I don't know, a few minutes, and then went right back in that hedgerow, and then I turned the camera off, and then like a little crotch horn jumped out of there, and then a doe came out, and then so I waited for another 15-20 minutes. He never came back out, so I don't know if he went up towards Wilkins or where he went, but it was a pretty nice looking buck.
Yeah.
I'd have smoked him if he was within range.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, the other ones that came out ran in like where your tree stand is. Of course.
Yeah.
Let me see all your stuff.
My stuff?
Look at this girl.
Here's your soup.
I freaking love hunting with you.
I got some candy. I got some snackies.
And then you got a thermos full of tea.
Oh, I got some of these for you for dessert.
Sweet. You got milk.
Yep.
You even brought milk.
Yeah.
Gosh.
And I brought you some crackers for your
Thermos full of coffee. We got the milk. Got the spoon.
silent spoon.
The silent spoons, thanks. Got some homemade venison stew. Last, do you remember 4 years ago about this time, Mrs.O?
Is that 4 years ago?
It's been 4 years.
Right over there.
Yeah, right over that direction. We were sitting up. Well, you can't see. Let's see, we were sitting. Where were we? I think we were up by the corner of the Oakwoods, right?
I think we were down in the Golden.
Yeah, we had a blind set up somewheres up there in the Goldenrod. And we were just getting ready to eat lunch, and this little double drop tine, 10-point steps out. Mrs.O smoked him right at lunchtime. Right down that direction down.
Right after
Right down there.
Right? You were going to take a nap.
I was going to take a nap, that's all I know. Here he is, 4 years ago today, I think it was. Didn't you get him on opener?
No.
You
It
didn't
was, I think it was,
Oh yeah, it was a few days. It was a few days in. It was 3 or 4 days in.
yeah.
Because I remember the neighbor down the road said he seen him cross the road and he was all excited about it. And then we shot him.
Not anymore.
Yeah, it was a nice buck. All right. Yeah, keep your eyes peeled. Oh, so what's been going on over here this morning? Can you give us an update?
There was a 1-pointer out there.
Oh, 1-pointer, huh?
Yep, feeding for a little bit.
Dang, right down here.
Yeah, right there.
That was it, huh?
There was a buck that ran down the gas line. I don't-
Like up where it's mowed?
Yeah.
Huh.
Down the gas line and then to the left there into the dry pond.
Oh. Yeah.
That was it.
That's pretty bucky down in there. What, there hasn't been anything up crossing to the goldenrod or nothing?
No, I haven't seen anything. No movement in the goldenrod.
Huh.
No, tonight though. Gonna be hot.
Oh, tonight's tonight?
Tonight's
Tonight, give too much time.
They're not out here
Get
this
all Ted
morning.
Nugent.
They're gonna be out here tonight.
I hope so, because I'm here with you now.
Yeah. Good luck, Charm.
I'm going to record you.
You're always with me when I get the big ones.
Yeah, I know. I've been with you with a lot of deer hunts. So last year she got a nice deer. We were right over there. We were sitting by that apple tree. And she got a nice one there.
Mm-hmm.
That's one Mrs.O got last year over there.
pretty nice 10-point. He's a little spindly, he's not real big. Let him go, watch him grow, right?
Next year. Man, we got time. A little bit of time.
Yeah. I tell you, the people that go home that don't sit out during midday, you miss out on stuff like this. We've shot a fair amount of deer between 11 and 2. Most people only hunt mornings and evenings.
Kind of like a miniature of Gavin's deer.
From last year?
No, like no, this year. Like not as wide, but low. Like a low rack. Huh?
Hope he doesn't smell our venison stew. It could be one of his relatives.
What is he? Can't make out anything.
Well, it looks like he's his right side. He's got at least 2.
5, 6, maybe 8. At least.
I can't tell through the viewfinder. I don't have my glasses.
There's at least 6. It's got brow tines, and then it looks like he might have.
I'm gonna say he's like 5 or 6. I would guess.
Looks like he has like
I can't really.
broken or like stunted ones in the back.
Yeah, I can't really tell. Well, it's pretty ideal though for what you want for a shot, though, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be ideal, because he's what 130 yards. My estimation was good. He's 121 yards is where this little guy's at.
Basically what this week was right there.
Oh, this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, hopefully, because there's usually decent bucks that have been coming out into the cove area over there too. So hopefully tonight, or this evening, after
I would like maybe
Our
just
naps.
after lunch, because then it's nice and bright out.
after lunch.
Yeah,
What
it's
about
perfect.
what about the nap?
You take a nap at home.
Oh. So some people might question why, if you come out to go hunting, why you wouldn't shoot a deer like that. And we're pretty fortunate for the area that we have to hunt. We have a lot of land to hunt, and we also have a lot of doe tags, and we also have a lot of doe. So typically, if we're hunting just for meat, which we do, to fill our freezer up, we often take does instead of younger bucks. I don't know. It's just our personal preference, and their does are super plentiful. And I already got 2 with a bow, and she got 1 with a bow, and our oldest son got 1 with a bow, and then both the kids, our youngest kids, both got bucks. They both got 2-year-old bucks, and then our oldest son, he already got a big buck with his bow. So we have lots of deer. So, and we don't just come out just to shoot them, just to shoot them. So that's that, just in case you're wondering. I can't tell if it's an 8 or a 6. I don't know if he's got brow tines or not. I think he's pretty narrow though. Oh, there's a second buck down there he's looking at. Do you see it? There's another buck that just came out in the field.
they're both feeding now. So 1:30 in the afternoon. 90% of people are inside at this point. Oh, there's a third buck. There's a third buck coming. Right there. Let's wait and see what that third buck is. There's one right behind that first guy that walked out.
Two for one.
Be nice if a fourth one walked out.
Yeah, that's tall, but like narrow.
Yeah, he's pretty narrow, but he's pretty tall. All three of them are right there. They're like 35, 40 yards away. But we got the wind advantage on them, so we're good. Mrs.O chose not to shoot that one. So, it's first day. Yeah, he's a nice buck though, for sure.
Next year.
Yeah, next year will be really nice.
I always shot at my bow.
Oh yeah. If you come under a tree stand with a bow, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Wait and see what happens. We hunt a lot, so we have lots of time.
And we already got a lot of meat.
Yeah, we have a lot of meat, so. I was just gonna ask you if you saw Mama. Never mind. I think that's a button buck. Yeah, that's a button buck. That's not his mommy.
So it's 240 right now. And a situation like that can really get a person in trouble where you have an obvious fawn come in, some really, really small deer. And then you're thinking, oh, well, there's going to be a doe coming right behind it. Well, in this case, the deer that came behind it was bigger. And if you're inexperienced and just, pull up and shoot and think you're shooting a doe, you just shot yourself a button buck. Which, in New York, it's fine because our deer are classified as antlered or antlerless. We don't do it, they don't do it by gender, male or female deer. So you can still put your doe tag on it, but it's always kind of a stinker, if you, shot a button buck just because that's, could have been a buck. But when they're running around like that, they're probably siblings. The button buck, yearling button buck, as a 6-month-old or 8-month-old button buck like that, they're always bigger than the fawn doe. So, you really need to identify your target before you shoot it, obviously, in all cases. But those ones, even some semi-experienced hunters will get tricked by that. The big trick is to get a close look at it the best you can. The best thing you can do if you don't know, the absolute best thing you can do if you don't know,
Don't shoot it.
don't shoot it. Exactly. If you don't know and you're not comfortable and you can't identify it, don't shoot it. That's one thing, when you pull that trigger, you can never call it back. So you gotta be aware of your target and beyond, plus what you're shooting at. I guess which would be your target.
Could they all be heads?
Could be.
They have no beards.
Oh, it's that little spiker, yeah. These ones got beards, you say?
Mm-hmm.
No. That last group was a bunch of hens, wasn't it?
Yeah, no beards. This is
There's a bunch of dudes.
it's like all beards.
All toms.
Yeah. I mean, like, there's some little jakes. They only got like 2 inch beard long. Oh, the other one's got beards. Yeah, got some nice ones. This is where I was want Gavin to come turkey hunt with me, but like, this is the place. They're always here.
Yeah. It always stinks when you're bow hunting and you get a flock of turkeys come under you and a deer comes with them.
Mm-hmm.
Forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
You even think about touching that bow, you're gonna get busted.
Mm-hmm. How far is he?
170 yards.
turn sideways or you're gonna take the shot. Okay. I imagine he'll turn to the left there and probably walk behind those corn stalks would be my guess. Which is fine.
Just fine to shoot him when he turns.
Yeah, if he turns and acts like he's gonna walk that way, I'd let him get into a little bit of an opening and then, make your best, like I said, make a decision off what you can see. From my angle, the way he's quartering.
Right now he's real hard.
Well, I mean, earlier, I just didn't want you to get in hit the stomach and get the offside shoulder. Okay, right there. That was a nice shot, Miss. Yeah, he's done. I don't see him, but he did a big old mule kick.
Okay.
What's that?
It felt good.
Yeah. Yeah, the shot looked really good. I mean, I didn't see it impact his body, but he did a big old mule kick. I think he's just on the other side of the hedgerow. All right, we'll go ahead and kick out your empty, and we'll go down there and take a look. And just crank your scope back down to 4 power there. Yeah, he stopped right in that opening. That was perfect. And then as soon as that near side shoulder cleared,
Oh, my knees.
you ready to go have a look? Congratulations. Man, that made me nervous when I saw that stinking buck run up over the top there.
I know.
I was like, you gotta
That
be
one
kidding
from
me.
earlier.
Yeah, cause that was a nice buck.
Yeah.
So yeah, cause we were walking down here, and yeah, that sucker. We watched another buck run right up over top there.
That is a typical rack. Like, super. Look how even it is.
Oh yeah, it's a nice buck. That's it, I guess. So right now, before in New York, I don't know how it is elsewhere, but before you field dress them or do anything, technically before we dragged it, we were supposed to fill out a tag, but she's got to fill out a tag now, and you don't have to put it on the deer yet until you're ready to transport it, but it needs to be filled out. So she'll fill it out, and then we'll get it field dressed, and then fortunately, we're here where we can come with a pickup truck, so we don't have to drag it very far. Just, I don't know, it went from the point she shot it to where it died is probably about 35 yards. So Mrs.O is shooting Kimber, Montana, or Kimber 84M. She got a 4-16 Vortec on there, 4-16 by 50. I think it's their Vortec Viper, they call it. This is chambered in 6.5 Creedmoor. She's shooting, I'm out here for you, 140 grain Nosler AccuBonds. These are ones we loaded. 37 grains H4350. Federal match grade primer, 30 thousandths off the rifling, and piece of Starline brass. And it shoots single digit standard deviation and also single digit extreme spread. and it shoots pretty much one hole. If you can hold the gun still, it shoots really, really well. And it's been a good gun for her. Some people are pretty up in the air about the Creedmoor. I believe in the Nosler AccuBonds. I shoot them in the 7mm 08. We shoot them in pretty much every rifle we have. They're absolutely devastating when it comes to deer hunting, whether you're shooting a small caliber or a big caliber. They're pass-through shots, they're bonded core, and you end up with results like this. So. We excited now?
Yeah.
So we just threw them in the back of the truck, took them out of that area and brought them out here by the road so we can, field dress it out here because we're probably going to hunt that area again tomorrow. So we're going to field dress it. We're not professionals, and admittedly, we are also not nose to tail butchers as well. We don't eat the stomach. We don't eat the stomach contents. We don't eat the stuff out of the poop hole. We don't pretend to be homesteaders. We don't eat the liver, kidneys, or any of the other offal. They call it offal for a reason. Well, we don't eat the heart.
Well, Gavin likes the heart.
Yeah, Gavin likes to eat the heart. So, if you can't handle that, just click off it. At this point, we field dress them. We leave all the guts in the field, and that's just how we. Yeah.
Birds like it.
Birds and coons and everything else eats them up. It'll be gone by tomorrow. So.
It'll be used nose to tail, just not by us.
Yeah, it'll definitely be used, just not by us. So. Let's get her done.
Okay. Where's my entrance?
Yeah, we'll find it when we open them up. Just hold the right there. Trying to do it and not get stuff all over our clothes so we can hunt tomorrow. Put that in there.
You might think this is unfair that he's gutting my deer, but I do gut my own deer. He's just better at it. I gutted my son's deer a few weeks ago.
Yeah, poop all over them.
I think I'd poop myself too.
We just grab that lid there. There you go. That's good.
Do you want me to get a light?
Nah, I'm good. Yep, just hold it there.
have took you up on your light.
I know, it's dark in there. I feel now.
There it is. So everything I'm taking out now is just blood clots. So deer have a really high amount of vitamin K, so they clot very quickly. So oftentimes you open them up and their whole chest cavity will be full of clots. So
Flip it over.
yeah, we gotta flip them over. And then we just flip it over and drain them out. All right, and flip them back. And that's it. So,
We got heart? What we get?
hand me my knife there. So this is, I don't know if it's gross you guys are or not, but this is his heart. So the way that deer mule kicked, I would have thought that it had a piece of, that she got a piece of the heart, but she did not. So it was a classic just double lung shot.
Yep, got a hole in the lungs. Oh, 2 holes.
Yeah.
Yep, bottom,
Yeah, it was
bottom of the
through and
lung.
through, quartering away. Like I say, you can take the heart home if you want. You know, you can put on a clean glove, grab it with a glove, and stick it around it. I'm not a fan of the heart. I don't like the way they taste.
It's kind of dense.
Their texture's real weird. It's just,
But some people pickle it.
yeah, it's not for me. I'll eat anything else off the deer. So we'll let the coyotes and stuff clean that up. All right, we gotta get this in the back of the truck.
Oh, gloves on for that.
Oops. We always carry a gallon jug of water in the truck. You good or?
You have some on your boots, can't you know?
I'll get it when I get home. Yeah, we always carry water, always carry paper towels.
Let's get one more.
Usually by the end of deer season, you get a little more efficient at cutting them. So some people cut the whole rib cage. It doesn't matter. I've done them both ways. You cut the rib cage, or you reach up in like what we did and just cut the windpipe and pull the heart and lungs out that way. That's it. We got to put a tag on it. At this point, you got to put a tag on it.
It's in my pocket.
Yep. And in New York State, we no longer have nice tags. All of our tags are paper, so you've got to put them, you got to fill them out, and you got to put them in a sandwich baggie, and then you got to zip tie it to the deer. So the state saved a bunch of money. So is this like the 4th year in a row you shot my buck?
No, because last year it was just me and you shooting here, and I shot that buck. So there was that one. But the year before, it was over there.
Oh, you shot that one by yourself.
Yep. And then
Mrs.O always gets dibs on the first buck.
there was one over here that I shot by myself because you were taking the kids to school.
Oh, that's right.
But you wouldn't have shot that one.
No, he was a little on the smaller
Yeah.
side.
And then of course there's the drop tine.
Yeah, the drop tine. That didn't pain my heart, but I thought it was good. That was fun. It's fun. I've shot a lot of deer, so it don't matter to me. It's fun.
That was like, we didn't even have time to identify how big it was. It was just big enough.
Yeah, he was big enough to shoot, and
And he was standing there and it hadn't happened, and
yeah, about the same situation there. He was
he was 160, 170 yards. That gun zeroed at 180, 2 inches high at 100, puts a zero at 180, and what, like 2 inches lower, something at 250. Somewhere around there. But yeah, no, that was about the most ideal situation you could have right there. You know, at the ideal yardage, quartering away or broadsides, obviously, you know, your best shots you can take, and then minimal wind, good rest. She had time to calm her nerves a little bit, so yeah, I mean, right? I mean, realistically, I mean, yeah, I mean, deer comes out, you get a little excited, and so, but that's all the easy part. Now the hard part, we gotta take it home and hang it, skin it, and let it cool, and check the weather, see if we can leave it hanging. I don't know if we can leave it hang for a day or two. That would be really ideal. But if it's going to warm up, you got to be careful of bacteria. Anything much above 45 degrees, you've got to worry about bacteria. So anyhow, we got to get home.